What's going on, guys? It's your boy K-Star back at it again with another video. Today this is going to be my random video, so it's going to be the Love You All 3000 special edition with Iron Man. So it's going to be totally random. It's just going to be me thanking a few of you for tuning into the videos and helping me along this crazy path of 2020. And yeah, just talking about a bit of general stuff. So stay with me if you want to watch. I really appreciate it. You don't have to, but yeah, that'll be awesome. So first of all, before we start, we've got our random item of the day, and it's my Bodhi statue. Basically, this guy is my dog who passed away last year, and we'll get into that a bit in a minute. And my good friend Az bought me a statue of him, which was really nice. So basically, quite a while back, so on this day 1 year ago, unfortunately my boy Bodhi had to be put to sleep. We took him to the vets because for some reason he couldn't get up off his bed, he couldn't walk, and we had to take him to the vets. And unfortunately the vet said he was in a lot of pain and it was time for him to go. And obviously for 11 years, almost 11 years, he was just shy of 11, with your best friend, whether it be a pet or not, that's a big pill to swallow. So what happened was I kind of fell into a bit of a harsh depression and stuff and various things, and it was really hard to get out of, to be honest. But one of the things that helped me get out of it was my friends and family together supporting me, because without them I would have been crazy. And this isn't like a video to get some sorrow or whatever, or to make you depressed. It's just an informative kind of chill video. So yeah, and it really hit me hard, man. And I'm quite an introvert anyway, if any of you know me personally. I like to be inside, I don't like to go out much. So that hit me home when your pet is at home and he's no longer there anymore, and it really hurt and sent me funny. So I was really depressed for a good, I'd say at least 9 months, and still am really, which was really harsh for me and it threw me about. But a lot of friends recommended that I do some stuff to take my mind off it, and that's where I come into the figure reviews, because they knew I like collecting, I like buying random stuff, and they said, well, why don't you just reviews, why don't you do reviews for us? And I was like, well, I don't know, man, I don't think I've got the confidence. But yeah, over time certain YouTubers and my close friends gave me confidence, so it was, and that is what brought me onto the YouTube scene. So I really appreciate you guys for that, all my friends and all you guys that tune into my videos. And obviously my pals got me a nice statue of him to remember him by, so that was from Az, that was lovely. My other pal Jay got me a nice photo of him, like a funny military photo with his head on, which I thought was hilarious. So that was really funny. So we'll just put that there for this video. If it'll balance, I don't think it will. So that was my two good friends. So it's just really to say, if you're ever struggling, I know we all lost a lot in 2020. Like, some people lost friends and family, all sorts. I mean, for me, my biggest loss was my dog, my best friend Bo. And people will say, well, that's not that bad, but everyone deals with loss differently. So, and for me, that hit really hard, unfortunately. So for me, that was like losing a family member, and it might be to you guys too. But I know one of my pals has lost his uncle, and forgive me, I hope you don't mind me mentioning it, but yeah, he lost his uncle and it was really hard for him. So prayers are with him. And my other best friend lost his granddad, so prayers are with him too. And loads of people have lost family members and pets throughout this process, and it's important that we all stick together and just help each other, man, through the craziness. Because you may feel sad, you may blame yourself, but never blame yourself. I blamed myself for my boy passing for so long, and yeah, you shouldn't do. You always think, could I have done stuff more? Could I have took him out for more walks? Could I have looked after his health better, give him better food, or I don't know. But at the end of the day, you're just going to kill yourself and make yourself sad over it, and you can't do that. If you really think that you could have done something better, then take it into your heart and embrace it and just take it as a lesson for next time. But it's hard for me because I'm the stress master, but there's no point getting yourself worked up and stressing and killing yourself inside over stuff that we can't control. And all you've got to remember is that family member or pet or best friend, you love them and they know you love them too, and they're watching over you. So what we'll do, enough moping and stuff and sadness, we'll get into the review. So all of you know, I don't know if you've watched Endgame or not, but you know Iron Man, before he goes and before he saves the world, he says, I love you 3000 at the end of Endgame. So that's what we're saying to Bodhi and to family members and anyone else who passed away in 2020 because of COVID or whatever happened. Then we're saying, I love you 3000, and we love you 3000 to them. So we're just going to get into Iron Man. So this is a convention fall 2019 exclusive. You've probably all seen it. Everyone was hyping for it. It was hard to get. I don't know where you can get it now. You'll have to have a look. So this is just front of the box, back of the box, the Endgame line. So nothing really that interesting. Side of the box. So not too shabby. Top and bottom and code, whatever you want to say, to make sure it's official. So I'm just going to crack him open and we'll have a quick comparison and a summarization. Sorry guys, I forgot this was a bobblehead. So, yep, there you go. There's Tony Stark in his armour with the Infinity Gauntlet. As you can see, all the gems. Power Stone, Time Stone, Mind Stone, Reality Stone and Soul Stone, all in his gauntlet. Ready to tell Thanos, go away, I am Iron Man. So yeah, nice paint and detail. This, everyone hyped for this when it first came out. We were queuing actually in the night time, early morning, to get hold on a couple for our friends, and then it just released in England. We thought it was going to be like an Australia exclusive, New York exclusive only, and then a load dropped in England. So we queued like silly sausages for absolutely ages to get a few of these, and ended up spending a fortune when we didn't need to. But you could get him for about 22 bucks at the time. I don't know what he is now, probably expensive because he's exclusive. But yeah, there's Tony Stark, Robert Downey Jr. looking awesome as per usual. And he looks like my uncle actually, so shout out to my uncle Scott, because he looks just like him and we always tease him and say he does. So yeah, there's Iron Man really, golden metallic armour, looks awesome, nanotech armour, with his glove, ready to tell Thanos go away. And it's a really simple pop, but I love it, because it resembles the end of Endgame when Iron Man wins against Thanos and says, I am Iron Man. And he says to his daughter, I love you 3000. And that's why it's one of my favourite pops, because I keep it here to remind myself that when I'm sad or when I'm struggling, there is always a light. And those lights at the end of the tunnel is your friends and family. Keep them close, people you live with, your mates. Check up on your pals. If you got two best mates, even just two or one, keep them close to your heart and talk about your problems. We all have shitty days. Sorry about my language. We all have bad days, but it's just part and parcel of it, man. And it does suck when your heart's hurting and you're missing someone and you're blaming yourself. It's never your fault. We all make mistakes, but you can't blame things we can't control on ourselves. And what you've got to do, and it'll never get easier. People will say it really does get easy, but it doesn't. With grief, it doesn't get easy. We just kind of go over it. So the grief's always the same, but we just learn to cope with the pain as humans, which is horrible to think about it, but that's the way it goes. And I'm never gonna be like super happy anymore knowing my boy's gone, but all I can be hope for is that he's in a better place in heaven, chilling, waiting for us. So yeah, sorry to be like on a downer this one, but I thought I'll say thank you to you guys for supporting me through the rough times. I wouldn't have been doing YouTube without your guys, like Lee giving me motivation, the Flaming Myung, Linlin, Da Channel Fire, me Let's Play, everybody and all my pals, Az and Jay and everyone, my mum for sorting out all the stuff with my boy and just keeping me somewhat with my mental health okay and working hard for us at home. And just people who are close to you, man, just keep them close. And you guys, if you have lost someone and you do have a really bad day and you can't hold it in anymore, then feel free to come back to this video and just have a rant. You can put whatever you want in the comments, as long as it's respectful to people, of course. But just whack in the comments. If you've got no one else to talk to and you can't hold it in, just put why you're feeling rubbish that day and what's wrong, and I'm sure us here and the community will talk to you and just chill out, man. You've got permission, just come and just have a vent. And then we'll talk about some nice stuff, like what movies you like, what animes you like. Just things to take your mind off it, really, and things you enjoyed, and anything you want. So, yeah. That's all I've got to say, really, guys. I thought I'd better get that out, because I've been holding that for quite a long time. And it's been pretty rough. And my pals and my family know I'm really, really down at the minute, and I'm not interested in anything, but the only thing that gives me somewhat distraction is collecting figures and reviewing them, and that kind of, it brings me back down to earth and makes me think, wow, this is a real world. We're okay. We're still going. And anime is a good distraction as well, so just keep your friends close, appreciate them, anyone who does give you support and is close to you, even if you are feeling down. And yeah, just keep them close to you and keep going. It's not the end. Yeah, and you're always welcome to come back here and talk if you're feeling down. So yeah, that's it for this one, guys. So one last look at Iron Man. Thank you very much for watching. Sorry for being a downer, but I had to get this out because, as I said, I have been holding it in a while, and it wasn't a video to get sympathy. It's just for my own personal, like, relief. I had to say, get it out somehow and talk about it, I think. And thank you guys for coming to the videos. I mean, at the minute we're getting, like, every couple of days we're getting like 100 views roughly. In the last couple of videos we've had 100 views, and that is 100 people that have sat down and watched the content, and I'm really, really proud of that. We're a small channel. We started 4 months ago, and we haven't got many subs, but I appreciate every single one of the subs. I love you all, 3,000, and any of you guys that aren't subbed as well, that like the videos, that just come to watch when you're bored. Like, for me, I never thought that 100 people would sit down and watch me talking about action figures. Like, that means a lot to me, and it takes my mind off things. And the fact you guys literally sit down and take the time to watch me talk about things I've collected and things that you might be able to buy, that is absolutely awesome. And it honestly, it makes me feel warm inside. So thank you all for that. If you're subscribed, if you're not subscribed, if you're just randomly here, whatever it is you're here for, we love you, 3,000, as Iron Man and Tony Stark would say. And I love you all, my close mates and my family members, all of you. I love you, 3,000. So thanks very much for watching, guys. Sorry about that again. A bit of a mopey video, but it wasn't to get any feeling sorry for anything. It's just a little talk. If you're feeling down, I hope my silly words enlightened you a bit or helped you, and you're always free to come back and have a talk or whatever you want down in the comments below. Get involved with the comment and just come chill, grab a drink and relax. So yeah, again, thank you guys. Take it easy, drink all your water, always check up on your pals and your close family that you're living with, make sure they're okay, and as always, stay safe and keep collecting.